We're going to talk old school today. And specifically, if you follow me on TikTok, shout out to all you. You guys know that I take the modern singles that I do have and the modern stuff that I get in the collections that I buy out. And then when I hit the sell button on a lot of this stuff, we move it into the OGs. That's just what I like to do. That's what you guys messaged me about. And I'm going to show you a couple things right now that's just starting to blow my mind. Okay, if you saw my recent pickup purchase video, I've got a 70-part series on my TikTok talking about all the old cards that I bought from when I was a kid. I just picked up Venusaur because I was looking at a lot of these cards and it was chilling in the range of about 150 pre Christmas, and I bought it post Christmas. I bought it in a lightly played to moderately played copy in the middle, and I got it for about $90. And now near mint copies are about to be potentially over $200. So that's one card that you guys need to start to look at if you like to buy vintage. The misprint number one Pikachu, the last copy that I've seen in the entire market with the first edition stamp on it, it's going for over $500 on Facebook Marketplace right now. So you gotta start to look into this stuff. If this is your boat, there was one Snorlax copy that I saw that I thought was worth buying. It's tough on here. Giving a store $200 without any pictures is really difficult to do. On eBay, there's only two listed for under $200 right now. So these cards, the pre-release stamps, there's a lot of nice cards out there. $1,200. You can find it for a pre-release stamp. So they're starting to slowly get bought up. And I've been showing you guys my journey into buying all my old cards and completing the binder that I had as a child. And now it's starting to get to the point where, like, the Entei promo, I saw one in a damaged copy the other day. Someone was trying to sell it for the ballpark of $25. And now the thing's already flying through the roof. So if you go into your local card store and you see a couple of these WOTC promos, it's not a bad time to hit the pickup button on a lot of these. I bought Cool Porygon 3 weeks ago for $45, and now it's already a $90 card. Like, this is where a lot of the money is going right now. I'm not saying this is the play for everybody. The Aerodactyl pre-release, I saw one the other day for $20, and now it's already $45. So yeah, it's starting to move. Flying Pikachu's up there right now. Meowth is up there right now. I had a chance to buy a Meowth from a guy. It's tough. It's tough to look at a lot of these things knowing where they're at. I'm trying to pick up the movie promos right now just to get that part done. It'd be nice to move into it. This Electabuzz, don't sleep on it. It's coming up to about a $50 copy on eBay. So it's potentially going to get there soon from TCG Player. TCG Player is tough because you just don't know they say near mint, but you never get to see pictures. eBay, at least you get to see the pictures. You know what you're buying. So if you're looking into some of these cards, you're like, hey, I have that. Hey, I have that. Hey, I have that. I bought this Pikachu promo the other day for $20. The average says it's 50, but it's really in the range. So maybe this is true near mint. Let's see. Photos. The fronts are pretty clean on these. So you can find them for about $30. Yeah, this is where the money's starting to move into right now. I'm not saying this is the only one that's got all the money moves, but when the Meryl is the cheapest card right now, Meryl hasn't done a lot of movement lately. But yeah, it's up 100% over the year from $150 to $4, $5. I've had this Zapdos for a really long time. Yeah, these cards are nice. Hopefully they never get reprinted again, and hopefully one day maybe the play is all these cards will see a higher value, because near mint copies of a lot of these cards are basically non-existent. Your next talk is your base set shadowless. Now what we're talking about is if you don't know what shadowless is and you're watching to this point in this video, hit that sub button. Can't thank you enough. Comment shadowless down below so you want to learn. But realistically, you're looking at the right side edge here, how there's no darkening, there's no shadow here. In my childhood set, Mewtwo was just sitting in my binder and I had no idea. Nidoking as well. I have 2 of these Red Cheeks Shadowless Pikachus. And so you start to recognize, yeah, money's moving into this stuff because a lot of it is moving up. Let's go to the low value. The cheapest card in the Shadowless base is Fire Energy at $5. Metapod's at 13 now. You know, a lot of these cards, Coughing, you know, whether you call them gray stamps or regular, energies are more expensive than some of these modern sets top 10 cards. It's just funny to see. It's like everybody's losing their mind over cards that cost $10 when the vintage is way harder to find. It's printed potentially more, but it's printed in more languages. You know, we'll never really know how much they printed of this stuff. But yeah, and then the other thing to think about is just over the fact that, like, here you go, double colorless energy for a near mint copy. If we gotta go find it. For a copy that looks clean, you're looking at about $20 to $40 right now, and that's hoping that these people are honest with their near mints. You gotta protect yourself when it comes to a lot of this base set, the regular base set. So this is the difference. Let me see. We'll go low to high, or high to low, sorry. The shadow here in the corner, it's easy to see on Venusaurs and on Raichus. You know, the shadowed ones, these were the hollows. Most of the stuff I had was this set. I'm working on trying to buy a lot of the shadowless from when I was a kid, first edition, or for in person. I don't like buying things online just because it gets stolen. It stinks, you know. I hate that I have that. In some ways, it kind of stinks that I have that mindset that I don't trust anybody. But yeah, there's not much I can do about that. So I look through card stores. Sometimes you find deals, sometimes you don't. Fossil, same thing. No, I'm not even talking booster box. I'm talking first edition. Okay, like Gengar the other day. There was a Gengar on there that was lightly played for $200, and then near mint copies are $350 now. It's like, where's the lightly playeds going? Let me see. LP. There's 23 copies out there. Okay, so it's about, yeah, $88 on TCG. eBay had a light play copy for about $230 to $250. So definitely do not just hit the buy button on a lot of these things. It's worth checking. It's definitely worth checking. Holofoil Unlimited, that means there's no first edition stamp. That's probably what that one was. Yep, first edition stamp, it's $300 to $400. Nope, that one doesn't have the first edition stamp. So you have to definitely weigh that into it too. Thankfully, shout out to this person right here that decided to take the picture to let you know what you're getting. So that does play into factor. It does factor in it a lot, actually, believe it or not. Let's see if there's any light play first editions. Yeah, light play first editions are about $350. So maybe that one wasn't too bad of a deal right now if TCG Player is having light play first editions be at around $330. Well, you live and you learn. But you want to start to take a look at different things. If your childhood set was Neo Genesis, you know, maybe go through that. Mine was base set, Jungle, and Fossil. And then I'm working on collecting all the WOTC promos from when I was a kid, just because, you know, you ran around with some of these cards and they were fun. The next thing you know, it's just ludicrous how much some of these cost. So we make it fun. Shout out to Eevee being $20 now. Holy cow. If you don't know about Scyther, there are error Scythers where he doesn't have the jungle next to his name, so you can find error Scythers too out there. It's just, you know, little things like that make this set to collect more fun. Am I the best at knowing everything? No, but I do what I can and I have fun doing what I like, and that's what it is at the end of the day. I can't thank y'all enough for hitting that like button all the time and just reaching out to me saying, yo, Pat, I'm collecting the same things as you. And we're just having fun vibing to it. Feel free to hit me up, whether it's in the comments or on TikTok or Instagram. Yeah, we're just enjoying it. Gym Heroes and Team Rocket were what I started to stop when I was a kid. Not gonna lie. We grew up. We started having different things, getting involved. I did collect a lot of these in Japanese. They're nice cards. No two ways about it. I have that Beetle in Japanese and a couple of these cards in Japanese as well. Misty's Tears. Not one I have. It's just fun to look at all these from back as a kid. But yeah, hey, collect what you like at the end of the day. If your modern goes up astronomically and you want to take profits and buy other things, move it into stuff that you want to hold long term, that's a good win. If you want to open a store, so be it. If you want to invest for the long haul, invest for the long haul. That's what I'm doing too. You want to give your kids something to be proud of one day. My parents did the same thing when it came to dad's collection. We all have that mindset. You pass on something to the next generation. Hey guys, until next time, I hope you all had a good vibe in this one. And hit that sub button if this video made you smile. Until next time, everyone, Pat out.